The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made over the middle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To keep her trying to get to the marker.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Bulls offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
He's got it, and one for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Defense. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, solid quarterback as they get on the road here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, USF. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Panthers will have to kick this away. Remember, his first punt was taken back to the house. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. USF offense is back out there now. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Of course, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting. Especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Van Buren. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed.
The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Traveling for a sack.
Chris, you don't see this very often. Third down in inches, and they decided to throw the football. I mean, they had inches to go, but instead, they throw the ball. And it cost them some big yards, and now it's fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. Finds room at the 30. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Van Buren. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The junior brought down after making a great catch. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything that...
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid game. This defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. And he stopped at the 18. Returning, trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Catch made on the right side. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Third down is off. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. We go with a direct snap. Watch the spin move. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Plugged out at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulls will have to punt this one away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal with trying to get 3 before halftime. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. First play of the second half was a handoff. As the first down is still going. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, we go right back to him. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Makes a move and breaks free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And the Salt are able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll ride the back again here. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Shotgun handoff here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, bringing pressure. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The USF offense is back out there now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
And they heave it deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's looking deep again. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Great footwork, a big opening now. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Pitt. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Passes the 40. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Using his legs on the scramble. Tiny space at the 20. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. He fights in for the score. Touchdown. So the offense flexing, stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Bringing it out. It's Goff. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. USF has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Panthers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. The Bulls pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. wants a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming up, second down and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And the Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they'll use the ground game here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
No runner here. That's the running back with the ball. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues.